Hi there, this is Colin Hogan, Head of School at Learning Community Charter School. I am very pleased to present to you our spring hybrid model for starting in April 2021. So just a few things about the LCCS hybrid program. It is meant to provide options for all students pre-K through 8. Uh, the main part of the hybrid will start for grades pre-K through 4 on April 26th. That's when the hybrid instruction will begin. Grades 5 through 8 will be able to participate in an opt-in program on Fridays, which will run from about 8:10 to 12, which will emphasize academics and socialization opportunities. Any student in grade 5 through 8, students in grades 5 through 8 normally will just follow their continued optimized learning schedule, and students that wish to remain on remote instruction will do so. I should also say that this program is somewhat unique because we have emphasized the idea that instruction should be one that is when students come in for hybrid instruction, the teacher is only teaching the students in the class, not students on a computer. That will be done later. So the program is unique in the sense that students are not zooming into class and other students are not present. It is students are present in the classroom, and students that are home will only be interacting with the teacher at home via computer. So there is not a competition for the teacher's time. It is a more authentic learning experience. There are 3 cohorts that are part of how the hybrid works. Cohort A for students in grades pre-K through 4 attend school Monday, Tuesday. Cohort B attends school Wednesday and Thursday. Cohort C is comprised of our remote students. They will follow their continued regular optimized learning schedule, but they will be given a new instructor that all the other teachers, your child's current teacher, if your child is in pre-K through 4, will be coming to school to participate in hybrid instruction. So if you opt for remote instruction, there is a teacher change. On days when cohort A or B do not attend school, they will have a meeting with their teacher. This is in grades K through 4 from 2 to 313. We will also design cohorts with respect to siblings and any existing learning pods that are in effect currently. Here's a sample of a schedule for students in cohort A, so you can understand this a little bit better. And this, you should understand, is for students in grades K through 4. Pre-K is somewhat different. I'll get to that very shortly. Student arrives at school, the doors open around 8 o'clock. Classes start at 8:20. They follow through with their class. There will also be a time for a recess as well. We will not be serving lunch, but there will be a snack that the school will provide. Dismissal will be at 12:50 through to 1 o'clock. And then the student's day ends. That's the same thing that happens on Tuesday. On Wednesday, Thursday, the student is at home receiving asynchronous work from their teacher, and then they will have a class meeting with their teacher, a live Zoom lesson from 2 to 3:13. During this time also, I should point out, there may be a few Zoom classes that the students will attend, particularly in terms of specials classes. So if the student is, for instance, taking music or PE, they may attend a class at this time on Wednesday, Thursday with their students that are in school. The students will be Zooming in for the entire experience, both students here in school and students at home. That way we can create a whole class experience. If your child receives intervention or special education instruction, they also would have live Zoom sessions these days as well during the morning, because those students will have consistent instruction throughout the entire time that they are, whether they are home or school, regardless, they will have their lessons then. They will not be doing asynchronous work from those classes. They will actually meet with their teacher. Friday remains a day for asynchronous work. Here's a model for Schedule B, and you can see a similar schedule is in place, except the days are reversed and the student attends Wednesday, Thursday in person. As I said before, students that remain on remote instruction will receive a new instructor, and they will start working with that instructor as of April 12th. The reason why we have chosen April 12th, it is the first day back from spring break, and it is also the start of the 4th marking period. Specials classes, as I explained before, will still happen, but they will all be taught through Zoom, enabling students in a hybrid split in a class to be together for their specials classes. This enables us to do things like a spring concert because they can all work together. As I said before, special education will be always, the special education teachers will also be at school, as will the intervention teachers as well. So students will go to their classroom for those classes. If students are in different classes, but they do receive a special education in a particular grade, let's say in third grade. They will be spaced out in the room so that the cohorts are not mixed. And then students that are home at that time will Zoom into those classes to remain a consistent experience for them and provide the students the essential instruction that they need. As I said before, the only teacher changes that will occur in this model will be students that are participating in remote instruction, and they will switch over to their new instructor on April 12th. I'm going to now speak about the pre-K program. Pre-K as well is divided into those three cohorts. Cohort A meeting Monday, Tuesday, Cohort B Wednesday, Thursday, Cohort C only remote students. And as I said before, the Cohort C students in pre-K will also start meeting with their instructor on April 12th. Here's a model of the pre-K cohort model. As you can see here, it is a little different. We have a staggered arrival currently built into this schedule. So pre-K starts at 8:45, and they go through classes 9 through 12, and dismissal is at 12. And then the student's day ends. You can see the same thing occurs on Tuesday for the student in cohort A pre-K. Now, something is different when you get to Wednesday and Thursday. On Wednesday, what happens is that the student participates in the regular morning meeting time that they have with their teacher at 8 o'clock. That goes from about 8 to 8:30. And then they do asynchronous work. And then they have another meeting with their teacher at the end of the day from 12:30 to 1. So they will have an hour with their teacher in 2 Zoom lessons, one at the beginning of the day and one at the end of the day. Friday remains an asynchronous day as well. Here you can see another model for pre-K cohort B. It is the same model with the exception of the fact that it occurs on, the students will be home on Wednesday, Thursday. I want to speak a little bit about Jags Den Friday for grades 5 through 8. We are creating an optional program for them to attend school. It will be staffed mostly by our middle school teachers. They will be providing some level of opportunity for the students to complete the Friday work that's assigned to them so they can do that in school. But this will really emphasize, it will really be a program that will focus on academic enrichment and will really provide students in grades 5 through 8 an opportunity to interact with each other. We are really looking forward to this program, and there will be more information in an orientation session coming out about this soon. If you feel that your student really wants that social interaction with their peers and to see their teachers live, please enroll them in the program. We know that it will be a really rewarding one, and they will benefit greatly from it. There's a lot that we can do there, and we're very excited about this program. I want to talk a little bit about health and safety in terms of the hybrid program throughout Monday through Friday. So students and faculty have to be masked all day long, and students actually will be double masked. A majority of our faculty has been vaccinated, so we're very pleased about that, but we certainly want to make sure that we keep everybody safe. Students in the hybrid program will be COVID tested every other week. And at the close of every day, students will receive a sanitized mask, sealed mask to bring back the next day for school. Every classroom has a hand washing station and a hand sanitization station there, and there will be routine opportunities for students to wash their hands, primarily when transitions occur. There will be a COVID symptoms form that families will complete every day before arrival at school and turn in. We will also be doing temperature checks at arrival. We will not be sharing certain supplies. We will clean toys regularly. And as I said before, students will eat a snack at school, but they will not be eating a lunch at school at this time. We will be sending the students out as much as possible. And safety drills will be somewhat modified to reflect pandemic safety protocols that have been put in place. I want to speak a little bit about another unique aspect of our program, which is our testing program. So any student that participates in our hybrid program, whether that is the hybrid instruction for pre-K through 4 or the Jags Den Friday program for middle school, they will have to enroll in our testing program. What this means is that students will be tested for COVID every other week. Students will be tested the week of April 19th before the start of these programs. You will have to bring them in for this, and you will also have to enroll them with the testing company that does this. It comes at no cost for you in order to be part of the testing program, but you do have to enter in your health insurance or Medicaid information. The test will be a PCR mouth swab test, so it's a far less invasive procedure than a large swab going up one's nose. After that first test, the teachers will be bringing the students for testing during school hours. If a child is absent on a testing day and they are unable to come and make up that test for some reason, then you will be responsible for making sure your child receives a PCR test and providing the school with the results before the student returns. These tests are being done so that we can maintain the safety of the entire school community, and it will assist us in contact tracing as well. The enrollment for the hybrid program is done through filling out the hybrid enrollment form. This is the only way to enroll in the program. We have a very limited window for enrollment, and the enrollment window closes on Monday, March 22nd at 5 p.m. At that point, there is no more opportunity for enrollment. If you wish to disenroll from the hybrid program, that is something that you can do at any time. You do need to allow us 24 hours to make that adjustment, but there will be no additional enrollment back in. So if you leave the program, you cannot go back in. If your child starts on remote instruction and you've decided on that, but then your child says they want to come in, there will not be another opportunity. This is a one-time opportunity to do this. And that means that else, please speak to your child's teacher. You can reach out to me, Ms. Rexer, Mr. Melendez, Ms. Tazik, Ms. McKenzie, Nurse Manya, any of us that are working in terms of with you and your children. If you have any questions or want any feedback on whether your child should attend the hybrid program or not, we believe that it is a wonderful opportunity for all of our students. I hope that this answers everyone's questions about the hybrid program, and I want to thank you for your attention. Please feel free to email me with any further questions, and please do not forget that the enrollment date closes on Monday, March 22nd. Thank you. Have a good day.